Hello, and welcome to Evoland, a RPG, which is the history of RPGs. It's actually really interesting, and I'm hoping that you'll enjoy this. So I got a little question just to open up a little open discussion. What was everyone's first RPG? And what's your favorite RPG? Are they the same? Are they different? Have your tastes in RPGs evolved over the years? Let me know. Let's start a discussion about this. Get some word flow going. For me personally, my first RPG had to be Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. And that's mainly because I grew up, the only game system until I was, for a while, until I got a PS2, was the SNES. So my first RPG was a Link to the Past. I never had an N64 until I was much older, and then I didn't even get Ocarina of Time. To this day, I have not played Ocarina of Time, which is a regret of mine. But God knows how much that game costs. Like I got my SNES, my N64 used for like $8 at a GameStop. But yeah, when I was a kid, SNES, the Mario game that came out on that system, and Legend of Zelda or Link to the Past. Those were the games I really heavily played. And as you see, we're getting a little bit more detailed and evolved, and things are starting to look nicer. I almost died. We can't get over that yet. I feel like I was supposed to go the other way first. Let's go the other way. This is actually like third or fourth attempt I've tried to record this thing. I keep crashing at random points, so if I end like at a random point, it's because I'm getting paranoid that my time is running out on my recording capabilities. So I will attempt to, make sure this footage is salvageable. But yeah, sorry for not posting a whole lot. I mean, I know Among the Sleep was a few weeks back, and that's mainly because I've been rather busy. I've been going to a couple conventions. I went to Anthrocon recently. Yes, furry, haha, lol, noob, you're a furry, blah blah blah. Yeah, get it out of your systems now. I don't want to hear it. Okay, backstory. After centuries of peace, an ancient evil has finally resurfaced to threaten the world of Evolandia. You are one of the few remaining members of the Order of the Dragon Knights, whose purpose is to travel the world and help the needy and fight evil. Those centuries of peace clearly mean that you have not had a whole lot to do recently, but it looks like business is picking up again. So now we have a story. And if you don't notice, like, something I've been noticing is, they actually do the scrolling lines. Like if you see, there's these little lines going across the screen, which I think is really cool. And I'm gonna save my game. My God. But yeah, I went to Anthrocon, have a couple stories from that. And how I wasted $20 because I forgot my phone charger in the room. After a 6-hour after 6 hours of waiting on a line for a ticket, which yes, that was a thing. It sucked. It was actually kind of cool. Like, I enjoyed that. like, because I met a lot of people on this line, and it was kind of neat just talking to people and just hanging out, and I after the during the convention, I ran into a few of those people and was like, oh my god, it's like, hey, we survived the line, bro, and it's like, yeah, bro, and it was like awesome. It was about 6 hours I was on the line for this, waiting for the ticket. After 2 hours in Pittsburgh, just wandering around Pittsburgh aimlessly. Just because I had nothing to do for like 2 hours before open registration was a thing. And that was a lot of fun. I had a blast at that. I did a lot of art role-playing. There was a tabletop room. I was frequenting that place almost as much as the dealer's room and artist alley. I wound up having an Instagram by the beginning of the convention. And I've Instagrammed all my photos from that. If you want to go to instagram.com/Sorakirin, you can see those. Shameless plug. And I just had a lot of fun. I ran into people I knew. I ran into people who recognized me, mainly from other conventions, but I'm not exactly, big in the furry community as of lately. I never was. I'm pretty much, my stuff is pretty much posting other stuff that I've bought from other people. That's my thing. I've started writing stories, so, maybe if I write something that I feel like I'm able to post on here, I'll do a read of it. That might be fun, read my own work. But, I've done poetry and stuff, but regardless, it was fun. Like, it was a lot of fun. I mean, I had a blast just talking to people. And I am almost dead. I cannot heal myself in this menu. Oh, that's why it's... Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, Christ. Heal. So yeah, I have Instagram now. That's fun. That's a thing. So I was reading somewhere because I run into this whole, like, I guess this all happened and I was just not paying attention because I was at a convention, but apparently, like, Tumblr declared war on 4chan? What the fuck? For one thing. And then DashCon. Yeah, I'll be dying a lot. I'm getting better. But, like, Tumblr ran a convention? What the... And they failed at it. It was a horrible failure, and they want to do another one. That's like, it feels like that was the biggest con in the history of everything. I mean, they did everything through verbal agreements. Here's the thing. When I was going to Anthrocon, oh, look, a village. When I was at Anthrocon, pretty much When I was riding up there with someone, they pretty much told me there are two types of furries: the organized ones and the disorganized ones. The ones that can organize conventions and the ones that can't. That are not organized enough to do this. Here's the thing. Someone wrote as a comment to one of... Oh, I don't speak to kids. Yeah, this is a thing. Will you talk to me? Adults are not funny. They're always complaining about us children. If only we could eat a grocery. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's too dark in there. Good luck with that, kid. I'll probably steal it from you in a little while. Innkeeper. But I mean, even furries can... Someone said, oh, I guess it's Brodies who can actually are the only Tumblr fandom that can run a convention. And I gotta go, no, I'm sorry, but the otakus and the furries seem to also have it down pat. Hate to burst your bubble, buddy. But we too have, let's see if I can buy something. Sorry, the National Sword Association does not allow us to sell weapons to children yet. Yet, being a key word there. They want to sell to children. Gee, I wonder if that's a reference to the NRA. Totally is. Let's face it, it is. Let's see what we get here. How many cards do I have now? 3! By the way, these cards are all to a game similar to, I think, to the one in Final Fantasy VI. You're going to get to play... We're going to play that eventually in this Let's Play. We will see. But yeah, conventions, I've been going to them. I've been posting pictures on Facebook. Not Facebook, but my Instagram and I've been tweeting about things. Yeah, by the way, like I said, I have Instagram and Twitter. My Twitter is like DPolito. I'm certain I have it linked in my channel information or some shit. And I have Tumblr, which, by the way, I don't give a shit about Tumblr. Like, I'm on it and I'll read some of the stuff, but I'm not a Tumblr person. I'm not, like, part of this war. Leave me out of it. I don't give a shit about your stupid, petty little war. Because you're all acting like a bunch of fucking children, in my opinion. And also, because I don't want to be associated with those stupid Tumblr idiots who decided it was a good idea to declare war on fucking 4chan. I am sorry. And now we're in the 16-bit era. I am sorry. But even my friend who thought he could take on the Hells Angels, and I swear to God, my friend thought he could take on the Hells Angels. It was the most hilarious car ride I think I've ever been in. We mocked the shit out of him for that. Buy some new gear. Buy potion. Buy potion. Buy potion. I can't buy anything. Now we're going to do a little bit of grinding, and then we're going to wrap this up for the day. Or for at least this little segment, episode thing. Yeah, we'll call it that. Grind, grind, grindy, grind, grindy, grindy, grind. Grindy, 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 grind. Although it's a lot easier because everything goes down in one hit now. At least in this area. I'm certain this won't be the case in the near future. But yeah, things have been alright for me. I mean, I'm laughing my ass off at the fact that Tumblr thought they could take on 4chan. I'm actually really finding it hilarious 4chan can't apparently troll Homestuck because they already do porn of it, and they already do like gore. Gore is like a core part of the series, so they really can't troll them, and it's hilarious. You know, 4chan's gonna find a way. 4chan is going to find a way to troll Homestuck fans. I mean, I don't really care. I don't personally like Homestuck that much. I'm going to have to deal with it because I'm going to have to read it because someone offered to do an art commission full color for me if I read Homestuck in another webcomic and played Final Fantasy VI. So I will be playing Final Fantasy VI at some point, and I will be reading Homestuck. I am not going to really give a shit about it. If I can find a way to emulate it, I'm probably going to do a Let's Play of it on the channel for Final Fantasy VI, so there's actual proof that I have played this game. But yeah. I've got some work to do. Maybe I'll care about Homestuck at some point, minorly, but at this point, I'm sorry, I'm like 3,000 something pages in, and what the fuck is going on? I'm like 3,800 pages in, and I'm just like, what the hell? What is wrong with this comic? I mean, the bizarre factor isn't enough for me to, like, want to stick with it. Like, that's the problem. It's bizarre and weird, but that isn't enough for me. Like, I mean, with webcomics like Looking for Group and Friendship is Dragons, and even Goblins, may it rest in peace, because I'm pretty sure it's not coming back for a while. I think I read a post somewhere that they've been going through some rough times, but and that it's on, like, possible permanent hiatus. But, like the Star Wars, D&D comic, or Looking for Group, or any of those other webcomics I've read, there's something there that I like and that I find compelling, or at least or funny enough to read more, but I'm not getting that with Homestuck yet. I mean, and I've talked to people who are trying to read this comic, and nobody gets it. I will say, however, the music is gorgeous. The music, when there is music, is really nice. So I will give Hussey that. He does have good music in his game. Yeah, but I don't know. You know, I'll read it. I'm certain I'll tolerate its existence a little bit more. I mean, I find Homestuck fans a little bit weird. Mainly because I have run a convention, or helped run helped staff a convention, and the Homestucks were not exactly the most easy fans to work with, although they were still miles and miles and miles better than Frog Suit Guy. I don't know if I've actually told this story, but this shit is the stuff out of your nightmares. And apparently this is a real thing, like an advertisement in Japan or something. Dude was a fucking creeper. Like, when I say he was a fucking creeper, he was a damn creeper. Like, pure, what the fuck is wrong with this guy kind of creeper. So, this dude comes into the convention in a white Zentai suit and a frog mask, like a pullover, like Zentai frog mask or something, with the face in the middle, and starts creeping around the whole fucking convention and harassing and it's getting weird, really weird. And I'm not sure I can say this in the thing, but we're pretty sure he was wearing boxers, because we got complaints of it flopping around. I swear to God, we had to ask the guy to tape it up, because he didn't wear the right underwear, and oh my God, was it bad? Oh god, it was terrible. And then we had a small army of homestucks who didn't know how to act at goddamn conventions, so we had to teach them some manners. But you know what, before we continue on our epic quest, we're going to save the game again. And I think we're going to call it here for now. And I will catch you guys later. See ya.